Yo, yo, it's your boy RJ the Brooklyn Savage, and I'm here with Takea the Tokyo Prince, and this is another edition of the Dragon Chronicles. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it short, sweet, and simple to the point. We're going to go over AEW Dynasty predictions in a bit. But first, I want to review AAA, the episode that just went off the air. A lot happened in just short time. Undertaker has found a way to make this thing very exciting. Flammer came out to celebrate her championship reign, her long reign as Reina Duran's champion, and you know they were talking about how she had beaten everybody, foreigners and Mexicans alike. But then all of a sudden, the arena goes black. The arena goes black. We see somebody enter a pink car. The car's cranked up. They're cruising down the street a little bit. Lights come back on. And lo and behold, La Catalina, uh, formerly from not AAA, but formerly from CMLL, um, and also somebody that was in WWE years ago. Back during COVID, she was on TV. What was her name? Christina Cortez. That was her name
I
back then.
believe that is correct.
And she had a mask on. I'm like, this girl's like mad pretty. What she wearing a mask for? But yeah, that really didn't work. And she went over to CMLL after she got released and kind of established like a little bit of a diva-ish type character and got better, got herself in some better shape and better wrestling shape, I should say, because it wasn't anything particularly wrong from her. I like my women built like how she was built back then. Well, I like my women how she's built now, but she's more and more better athletic wrestling shape now. And believe it or not, sometimes you do have to get yourself in athletic shape in order to do what you need to do. But
Very true.
yeah, the point is that this girl's built herself up from that release, and now it's back underneath the WWE umbrella, even if it's for AAA. So she went at it with Las Toxicas after some words, put Flammer's face through the cake, and we're on the road to a La Catalina match against Lady Flammer there. So that should be very interesting. It's going to be interesting to see whether Flammer actually drops the belt to La Catalina. So I guess we're going to wait and see what happens with that. Then they had a match between Octagon Jr. and El Grande Americano Gable. I thought they had a fine match. Octagon kind of fucked up a couple of times. I'm not sure if I'm not entirely sure if it was on purpose or not. But eventually El Grande Americano Gable got him. He got him in an ankle lock, ripped off the mask, cranked back the ankle lock again. Rey Mysterio was stressing over and over again that it should have been that it should have been a disqualification when he went after the mask, but nothing happened. And El Grande Americano Gable got the win. Then this man went OD. He went mad OD. This man, he was still, fucking up Octagon. And then he got into the face of I do believe it was Finn Balor's wife that was interviewing it was either Balor's wife or Kaiser's girl. It was either one of them, but one of them was interviewing
Oh wow.
celebrity guest on the ringside. And then they went to this guy who called himself the Mexican Stevie Wonder. He was blind. And he said something about El Grande Americano Gable. Gable got in his grill, pulled him over the barricade, and he was getting ready to fuck him up. But then Balor's wife or Kaiser's girl, which I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They kind of look a little similar, so I'm not too sure. But she was trying to get Gable off of the guy. And then all of a sudden Gable was focusing that aggression and that attention on her. until El Grande Americano just comes out, comes sprinting down ringside and fucking just recklessly gives fucking El Grande Americano Gable a fucking headbutt, and they was going at it. It was a good brawl. Like this is probably like the most sloppiest like brawl they've ever seen, but it was a good sloppy, not a bad sloppy.
Yeah.
Where it looked like they were actually trying to get at each other and hurt each other, because that's what a brawl looks like. Like the WWE brawls, I hate the typical WWE brawls where they go back and forth. Like they did that too, but it was sloppy. Like it was sloppy, like they were actually trying to get at each other for real. Until the security came, and then they did, this typical I run, get at them, you run, get at them. They did that, but the brawl was sloppy. And then they brawled all the way to the back, off the set. Then we had the main event, El Hijo del Vikingo challenging Penta for the Intercontinental Championship. It was a fine match too. Nothing. I don't think they went crazy, because well, we're a week away from WrestleMania, and Penta's got a fucking ladder match, so they didn't go crazy. But I thought it was fine for what they did. Dorian Rodon got involved a couple of times. Then Mini Vikingo cost Vikingo pretty much the belt, and Penta sealed the deal with a Mexican destroyer. And then while Penta was celebrating and Mini Vikingo was rubbing it in Vikingo's face, fucking Gable and Kaiser are brawling through the fucking crowd. They're tearing each other apart, and they still going at it, beating the hell out of each other, making it look as good as possible. And then they finally get separated again. Kaiser's in the ring, and he cuts a promo in Spanish. And then the gist of the promo was that he wants him and Gable to finally have the mask versus mask match, but they didn't say when in particular. So they finally laid down the foundation to have the match. We just got to figure out when it's going to happen now. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be at Mania at this point. And I don't want it to be a Mania, by the way. I don't want it to be a Mania. It should definitely be in Mexico.
So. Yes. Very much so.
Yeah. So yeah, that was AAA. Very eventful show. It's gonna be interesting to see what La Catalina does, because I've been saying it for a while that AAA needs their own like talent, and not borrowing people from Raw and SmackDown and like these other freelancer girls. They need to build the division around somebody young, because that was my problem. Me and Ty was like, man, but they had Dalise and Chick Tormenta. I'm like, man, these broads look old as hell, man. How am I supposed to get into this? Like, I'm just saying, I'm saying it from a casual standpoint. Like, you got me with Flammer and Le Hydra and Maravilla. You got me there, but damn, they need some opponents. They need some opponents that look just as good as they do. So we got one. And they need to bring Susie Love back too. Oh my god! Did you see that last week?
Oh,
that lady was real good, real good. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
RJ's out here wilding.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that was AAA. That was definitely AAA, and that's what I was saying earlier when I was fucking around before the show. That La Catalina was flexing that contract with the Undertaker. Yeah, you could tell she's like Stephanie, where they wanted WWE, so they're happy to be there. So more power to them. And then the sickos or whatever, you can say whatever you want about it, but at the end of the day, it's their choice. So
sure.
Let's see what happens. Another one I would like to see them bring back too is that girl that was in NXT. I'm blanking on her name right now. She was like Mexican too. Yulisa Leon, that was her name. I think she goes by Yulisa Mexa now or something like that.
Okay.
But she got she was really good when her and the other girl was in NXT, but they never really used those girls. And I think she quit or left or got released. Something happened, and she bounced and went to Mexico and got better herself. So, hopefully, she's a girl that they bring back to be one of the faces for this division too, because I think they need it. They can't just stop with La Catalina. They need more behind that. So you already got the foundation with Las Toxicas and Lola Vice. You need more pieces now. So hopefully they take the right steps to kind of correct that a little bit. But yeah, that was Triple A for the week. Really fun watch per usual. So there you go.
Okay.
Now on to AEW Dynasty. And by the way, we have new trios champs. The dogs are now the champs. How you feel about that, Jackson?
Yay.
The dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs.
They're the dogs. And they're
I'm the
gonna
dog.
get you.
Get
Get ready to run when the dogs are coming for you.
The champs, man. The dogs. Yeah. Can't you just tell we're fans of the dogs?
Who isn't fan of the dogs?
Oh God! But here we go. We got AEW Dynasty, and my God, it's gonna be a mirror. It's gonna be a marathon on Sunday. 12 matches. Jesus Christ, bro. That'll be too short. AEW too long. Oh my God. I can't. And half of this stuff I'm about to read don't even need to be on the show. We honest. But Tony Khan, no, I'm being dead at like Alex Windsor versus Marina Shafir. Why does this need to be on the show? This couldn't headline a Dynamite or a Collision. Like, why? It don't look like either one of them are contending for a title. Alex Windsor is in a tag team with Jamie Hayter. Marina Shafir, come on, man.
LA could have did it on the New Japan show. Part of the partnership.
Oh God. I don't know if Tanahashi might have that same face he had on when Master Waddle, not Master Waddle, but when my man there, what's his name? Shota Umino and Zack Sabre Jr. stunk up the joint. Tanahashi might have that same look on his face if we had. I don't know. Windsor can work. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But this is a prelim. This is a prelim match. Alex Windsor. I don't know. I like Windsor. I think she's a great wrestler and everything like that. But I don't know. What are they doing with Marie? I don't really know. I'm going to go with Alex Windsor on this.
I'm going with Alex Windsor. I mean, if they have any sense, I mean, I wouldn't let her lose right before she goes and defending her damn title later this week. So,
yes, that's right. New Japan does have the show.
Company, but she does have to face Saya Lydia, at Stardom's American Dream show. So, I would just let her have a win going into that.
Yeah. And the second prelim match is Jack Perry defending the AEW National Championship against Mark Davis. Now, I wonder what the hell Mark Davis did to deserve this title shot, because I can't even tell you the last time this man won a match. But I will say this, though. Oh my God, this is so hard to really decide, Jackson. But Jack Perry's definitely winning this match, right? And I wouldn't even be surprised if he tapped Mark Davis out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, that's that. Then we have the third prelim match, another predictable match. Tag team match for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships. The Divine Dominion. I like the team. Lena Cross, Megan Bain versus Hyan and Maya World. Your girl.
Yeah. Mwah. I can't wait to see her on Spark Joshi this week, too.
But she's going into that match with a loss because Divine Dominion definitely retaining here.
It's fine because we all win. Because anytime Maya World's gonna be on your screen, you're gonna win. Just saying.
You're a winner. Next match for the AEW Tag Team Championships, you got FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood with Stokely Hathaway, Stokely Carmichael, whatever you want to call him, in the corner. And they have Cope and Cage. Stokely Carmichael.
We go from hardwood to stroke.
What? Oh, hey, yo. Oh, God. Hardwood. Hey, Chet Skywalker, we got your next stablemates. Hardwood and Stokely Carmichael. Oh, man. Oh, Hardwood and Carmichael. Oh, Jesus. But I got Edge and Christian winning this match. Yes, I still have a hard time calling them Cope and Cage. Edge and Christian just I don't know. I grew up on Edge and Christian, and you're not gonna tell me after almost like 25 fucking years of calling them Edge and Christian, I gotta call them Cope and Cage. Oh, no. Give me a break. But I got Edge and Christian winning. I got Edge and Christian winning. I mean, FTR killed the wife. They've been doing this. They've been on all this sinister shit. They were holding on to the belts for a while Edge and Christian were gone. Edge and Christian could take them belts. They get one last tag team run and call it a day.
Yes.
Yeah. So that you going with that too?
Yeah, I don't care too much for FTR. Never had. So. Yeah. Plus, it makes more sense at this rate.
Jon Moxley versus Will Ospreay for the Continental Championship. Oh, man. Man, I don't know. The story is about Ospreay getting revenge on Moxley for fucking breaking his neck. Although I would argue with Ospreay that his neck was a ticking time bomb with all them bumps he was taking. So Jon Moxley, damn, this one's kind of hard to call because we've been doing some fantasy booking. Callum Newman's been giving Will Ospreay side eye ever since he stepped foot back in New Japan months ago. Then he's giving him side eye again. Last weekend, during Newman's title match, after Newman's title match, Newman was kind of giving him side eye Wednesday night on Dynamite when they was all making their entrances. Do they pull the trigger on a Callum Newman heel turn here?
I don't think so yet. I do think that Moxley will win with the help of his, but like I said, I think at the next show I would do the tag match. United Empire, Death Riders, maybe Anarchy in Arena, anything like that. And then I would do the turn right after that. Either right after the match or
during the match
next week to set up for a match between Ospreay and Newman at Dominion. So I think if you're going to do a tag match, it's probably best if Moxley gets to win so we have something to go for with a tag match and a reason to do a tag match. I feel like we still have to get more like the United Empire still has Ospreay's back, and we still really ain't at that point before we can actually truly have a good turn. So I would say let's let Moxley get this one here and then do that tag match.
Wheeler Useless and Danny Garcia interfere?
If you want them to. I don't.
They should be wrestling for the tag team titles, by the way. They should be Edge and Christian's next challenger after they wrap up with FTR. I'm just saying. Because Garcia and Yuta ain't doing nothing. And I'm not the biggest fans of either one of those guys, but you put them together, they got similar styles. They both wearing trunks and boots now. So let them be a fucking tag team, man. You know, Tony Khan doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't know how to build like side projects. Like, you got to build side projects while you still doing your main stuff. I'd be building those guys up on Collision or whatever. You know, building them up so by the time they go to see it, Edge of Christian or FTR or whatever, ain't nobody going, okay, damn, FTR might have them an easy run. Or, oh shit, Edge of Christian might have this match in the bag. Nah, they got to fear Garcia and Useless. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. But Moxley, I think Moxley will retain too. I think it was some type of shenanigans, whether it's from the Death Riders or whether it's from Newman himself. But because New Japan doesn't have like a big show coming up this week, do they?
No.
All right.
I don't believe so. I think they were doing more stuff with GCW.
Okay, so Newman is pretty much free. So I guess he could realistically show up tomorrow night. Then we have the next match. Andrade El Idolo! Look at me! I'm Andrade! I get all the women! I cheated on Charlotte Flair! Had a baby behind her back! My name is Andrade El Idolo!
Oh my goodness.
Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! I'm Andrade El Idolo! La Sombra.
Oh wow!
I hit Charlotte Flair so hard. Now she thinks she's Mexican. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Andrade Idolo with Don Callis in his corner against Darby Allin. If Allin wins, he gets a title shot. To be honest with you, Darby's gonna win this match. Because he's got the only thing to gain. Andrade ain't got nothing to lose but his pride on this one. But I think Allin would win. But me personally, I'd have Andrade beat Darby Allin, bro. But Darby's going to win this match. What you think?
Oh, Darby's winning.
Yeah. He's going to win, get a title shot. I don't know if I put that belt on him either. To me, man, they had the perfect story on a silver platter for this fucking guy. He wanted to go climb Mount Everest and light his brother's ass on fire. Are you kidding me?
Darby. That was the thing about it. Darby was like my favorite wrestler there, and I couldn't wait for him to be world champion. And we all know that that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, now I'm just over. He was
supposed to beat Moxley, but he had to go to the damn mountain. I think everybody was ready for him to be champion, and boom.
I gotta go climb Mount Everest. I gotta light my brother's ass on fire. Man, fuck out of here with that shit. Next match is gonna be Tekla versus Jamie Hayter. Easy title defense for Tekla. Jamie Hayter's in the middle of tag teaming with Alex Windsor. Tekla's gonna beat Jamie Hayter and have a successful title defense, unless. Because there was a rumor that Tekla was drunk and incoherent during that promo the other night. And I kind of saw a little bit of it. And she was kind of giving me drunk vibes. But Tekla also has like that weird, like chill aura or whatever to her anyways. So I'm not too sure. But if she was showing up drunk during promos, that's crazy. Tony Khan might have to wheel it in a little bit. Yeah. You all in on Tekla too, or you got Jamie Hayter? What you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tekla.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter has no chance.
Yeah, I'm going Tekla here.
All right, we have the Casino Gauntlet for the vacant AEW TNT Championship. The guys that will be number 1 and 2, Ciampa and Rush El Toro Blanco. Man, I would love it if Rush won the fucking belt.
Yeah, but I don't see that happening.
Me neither, unfortunately. So, um, to me, might as well give it back to Ciampa.
Oh, I was saying Brody King.
Brody King. I wouldn't mind Brody
Yeah,
King.
I'd say give it to him. You had him looking strong a couple
Yeah,
months ago.
yeah,
I would say go ahead and let him have that belt. Why not? I really don't need to see Ciampa as champion right now. He's old and kind of just been there. So it's like, let's just give it to Brody King. I think we can benefit more from that. We can do something with that.
yeah. They got to capitalize on his momentum.
I mean, he
Any
beat
pret-
MJF so quick, and then, I mean, he's lost. But,
yeah,
whatever. We all know that's happened. You still can capitalize.
any potential surprise returns or anything like that? I know there was some people saying that maybe Buddy Matthews might be back to make a return in the match if it goes the distance. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Hey, Buddy. I think Buddy's a great wrestler. Not much on the personality side and the charisma side, but he's a great wrestler. I like watching him wrestle, but you know,
I think
in the field of AEW, he's got to give you more than that. You know.
I think we might get some surprise entrances from coming out of retirement, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Ashota Umino, Zac Efron from High School Musical.
What?
I
Troy
think,
Bolton?
I
He's gonna bring the whole cast out. They're gonna do a number in the middle of the ring. We're all in this together. The greatest orgy song of all time.
love to see Vanessa Hutchins. Oh no.
She's on the other side, man. She likes the WWF.
Very much. She is a big WWF fan. We all know this.
Big World Wrestling Federation fan.
Very much so. She's a Jey Uso fan.
Oh, yeet!
If I wrote a wrestling fan movie, right? As a wrestling fan, if I wrote a movie about somebody becoming a wrestler or something to do with that, any kind of wrestling inspired movie, and the person had to have some sort of love interest or something, I'd choose Vanessa Hudgens because she's such a big fan of the sport of pro wrestling.
I'm such a
Plus,
fan.
she's Vanessa Hudgens. Go on, man. It can't go wrong.
Still looks great after all these years.
Still is like pushing 40. Yep.
Yeah, wow. That makes me feel old. She pushing 40. I know I ain't too close. Jesus Christ. But the next match we got the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson against the Don Callis family of Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada. With the caveat, they threw that in the gauntlet. They finally have their match at Double or Nothing, but they gotta work together and not fuck with each other. Don Callis is not an honorable man, so I fully expect them to turn on Takeshita in this match. I think they're gonna turn. I think Okada's gonna turn. I think the rest of the guys are gonna jump Takeshita. That's gonna be it, and they're gonna do it when Fletcher. They're gonna do it while Fletcher is out. Because Kyle Fletcher, his allegiance was a key factor. But now that Fletcher's gone, I think they're going to definitely do the turn now. Takeshi's getting bounced in this match, either during it or after the match.
Yeah.
Don Callis is evil as fuck. And, yeah. Yeah, Okada's going to be the man. But at the same time, too, Don Callis is down a couple of soldiers. It's like, joining the Don Callis family, it's like the kiss of death, isn't it?
I don't know. Pretty much.
Fletcher, injured. Cage, injured. Archer, barely on TV. Doyle, debuts. Not too long after that, injured. Josh Alexander, injured. Like, the whole family is injured. The whole family is injured, man. Oh man, they gotta stop, man.
The injured family. The family.
I mean, look at this.
Together.
Fletcher's gone. Cage. Even though I think Brian Cage should be on the way back, though. Okay, Davis was hurt for a while. Josh Alexander's hurt. Rocky Romero, give me a fucking break. Hachicero, I like Hachicero, but they don't really use him in a strong man. Oh, and Wardlow. I forgot Wardlow was in the Don Callis family. Oh my God. Volador Jr. too? Oh man. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh man, that's something. The Don Callis family, man. Jesus Christ, dude. Not mad, not bad, but damn, is it over? It's too fucking loaded with too much talent. Guys that could possibly be on their own. See, I don't mind El Clone. I think El Clone's pretty good. Andrade, to me, yeah, he does need a manager, but I don't think he needs Don Callis. Andrade gets too many babyface reactions and shit like that, in my opinion. I think Andrade needs to be a babyface. Put him with a Latina that can speak some English, and I think Andrade would be good to go. And Rocky Romero fucking sucks. I just thought everybody should know that. And yeah, that's that. But yeah, I fully expect the Don Callis family to turn on Takeshita in this match, either during it or after. But I think it's going down. Yeah. I think the Young Bucks get a strong win on pay-per-view, even though this match could have been on Collision too. But, you know, what do I know? Another match that could have been on Collision and Dynamite is Chris Jericho against Ricochet. And I would love to say that Ricochet should be getting a big win over Chris Jericho pay-per-view. But this is Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho is the ultimate politician. So I fully expect Chris Jericho to win this match, even though that's not the right decision. Ricochet should win this match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jericho needs to go.
Jericho needs to retire. He does. He needs to retire. Come on. AEW doesn't need this guy. It's not about him being in WWE, but if WWE wanted him to do a retirement tour, it's time for you to retire, nigga. It's done, bro. All the guys that you wrestled, like Edge and Christian are disqualified because they had years taken off their careers. They were forced not to wrestle. Vince McMahon forced them to be on the sidelines and shit. They would still get paid by WWE, but Vince forced Edge and Christian to be on the sidelines for all those years. So that's why, because people ask me, aren't you being a little bit of a hypocrite? You want Christian to, not Christian, but Chris Jericho to retire, but Edge and Christian, you have no problems with them still wrestling. Yeah, because they had years of their careers taken away from them that they're trying to get back, you know, before they pack it up. Jericho's been consistent for years. You know, that's a way different story, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah, like, that's why.
Edge and Christian are like one of their last ones. So, I could see them still retiring before Jericho. Jericho just does not want to go.
No, he doesn't.
I don't get it. You don't need the money. You have other things going.
Yeah, go write an album with Fozzy or something, man.
I mean, you're damn near the age to draw Social Security. Please.
Yeah, it's time for him to go. It's time for him to go.
You're pushing 60, buddy.
He had a great career, and I think him doing and sticking around for so fucking long, I think it ruins his career with all the stupid gimmicks and everything. But the learning tree, that was awful, man. And that's what turned a lot of people off on him to the point where they don't want to see him again. But I was saying that even when Jericho first joined AEW, I thought it was a good get for a good bit. Damn, I just dropped a bar and didn't even know it. He was a good get for a good bit, but after a while, when the talent pool started getting better for AEW and the choices were more better, they didn't need Jericho no more, and they don't need Jericho anymore now. Ricochet should be fighting somebody else that's younger on the card, man. Somebody he can go out there and have a great match with. Why can't he have his match with Jack Perry? You know, he is owed a rematch, I do believe, still. So, like, I don't get that one.
Yeah.
But it is. It is what it is. We're going to have a trios match for the AEW Trios Championships. We're going to have the dogs. The dogs Clark Connors, David Finley,
Oh,
Gabriel Kidd defending the tag team, the trios championships against the conglomeration of Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, the Messiah, the Backbreaker, and TBA. And I'm pretty damn sure TBA is going to be Kyle O'Reilly.
yeah.
So I think we're going to do that. I don't think we get trios. Come on. I don't think they're gonna do the dogs dirty like that by having them lose in their first defense for the trios titles. That'd be wild if they did that.
Yeah,
It'd be wild. That'd be wild if they did that. So yeah, I got the dogs winning. You got the dogs too, or conglomeration? What are you doing?
yeah. Well, the dogs ain't just gonna drop the belts like that.
Yeah,
You
I
know
think the
they
dog.
love them, the dogs.
I think the dogs should hold on those belts till they finally run into the Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah.
I think when Jay White finally comes back, they got some unfinished business. Jay White and David Finley from when Jay White was last in New Japan. So
Yes.
and then you got the main event for the AEW World Championship. MJF defending against Kenny by God Omega.
Yepers.
MJF already beat Kenny Omega before. He's gonna beat him here again. MJF is doing well as champion. I just don't see them taking a belt off him
Apparently,
really
a lot
anytime
of
soon.
people think Omega's winning. I don't know where this is coming from. But
Omega's got one foot out the door, in my opinion. I'm not saying he's leaving AEW necessarily. I'm talking about as far as like a wrestling career goes. I think Omega's just doing what he can. I think he's just doing what he can at this point. I don't think he's in it for like a long, big time run.
No.
Which is why his timing and stuff like that. He's been more active this year than he's been like previous years so far. But I think his time is going to be limited too. And I think Kenny should be just a pay per view guy. Why does he need to wrestle on Dynamite and Collision every week? If he's really got diverticulitis, which I'm not saying he doesn't, but if he's got diverticulitis and it still could be a somewhat of a problem and a hindrance, he shouldn't be wrestling all that much. So, yeah, Kenny Omega's going to go out there and have a Kenny Omega pay-per-view classic. MJF is going to hang in there with him, but MJF is going to beat him. And we're going to get MJF and Darby probably at, double or nothing?
Yeah.
So,
And
there you go.
it's all going to Wimberley, etc., wherever. It's going to be sometime here, ending the summer. Ospreay's going to be MJF for that. And I don't argue with that happening that way either.
No.
To me, that makes the most sense. I think that's the right way to run with it. I could see Omega maybe getting another run at some point, like a little transitional run.
Like Samoa Joe? Right away, where's Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe's still hurt.
I have no idea.
He left Hook in charge, and they never really did anything with that.
After everything.
Yeah, because they did the thing where Hook was like, Samoa Joe left me in charge. And then I think Anthony Bowens got in his face. Hook said, you got to show me something or, something to that effect. And then it was dropped after that. So, I don't know. They're still trying to make the Ops something too. But the Ops just come across as another version of the Blackpool Combat. I mean, not Blackpool Combat Club, of the Death Riders.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. They got two of the factions who are pretty much the same. I just think that's kind of funny, but yeah, that's AEW Dynasty tomorrow night. Should be a great night of wrestling for sure. I don't know if I can sit there and watch all 12 of those matches in one setting though. It's a little 12 matches is a little too long for me,
I'll probably just watch the replay of certain matches.
especially
And
when you actually have a life. You have other things to do. I'm sorry, like I can't be spending the rest of my night watching the pay per view. 12 matches, man. I just can't do it. So
I'll see what's good, and I will go back and watch what everybody is praising the most about, and I can do that. That I can do.
yeah,
So,
like I said, WWE too short, AEW too long. There needs to be a happy medium here, a sweet spot, if you will.
something.
Something. But ladies and gentlemen, Jackson, you got anything else you want to add before we
Just
close out?
yeah, just everybody stay tuned. Coming this week, we still have WrestleMania predictions this week. I'm gonna be covering the American Dream show from Stardom. I'm gonna try to do the TJPW as well, and then the Mania views review as well as All Star Grand Queendom from Stardom coming up as well. So we got some videos coming. Just everyone stay tuned. Click the subscribe button, tap that bell, turn on notifications so you never miss an upload, and follow us on all social media. There you go. Well, not Facebook, because but Instagram and X. And check us out on other podcast platforms.
Yeah, there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for us here at the Dragon Chronicles. We'll catch you Wednesday, but until then, catch you guys later. Peace out.